This is Damon Stevens with FinWealth Builders. Today is Thursday, March 24th, 2022, and this is a stock market update for trades of the day. And it was another rocket ride. Wow, what a rocket ride the market's providing for us right now. Just an amazing, amazing March, which, a lot of times, most years, March is a good month. So we're seeing that this year as well. So we'll see if we can keep it up, see if it's going. Obviously we're elevated. So, obviously the pullback could happen anytime, but as long as the market continues to want to climb, then we'll go ahead and let it do that. So just be prepared, make sure lock in profits along the way, and let's see what's going on in the market. Again, we're not financial advisors. We provide this information for your information only, showing you what we're looking at, what we're trading, and hope that helps you in your own trading. If you want more information, you can go to finwealthlive.com. There's a free Discord server and some free trading that's out there. Members get access to our full access to all of our trade alerts and everything that we have available, including full in-depth training modules that are out there as well. So if you want more information, go there. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get into it and take a look at the market. So looking at Dow Jones, it closed up 1%, 1.02%, and the NASDAQ up 1.93%, and S&P 500 up 1.43%. So just really doing a great job on recovery right here from the bottoms. But let's take a look here. So looking at our heat map here, things overall did really well. You can see, overall mostly green, just a few areas of pullbacks, but other than that, the market's really strong. Our scanner didn't really pull anything up here, although AGRI was a multi-day trade for us. So we'll go ahead and pull that and look at that map because it did give us a ride. It was late in the day though. You can see here, I can come back here just so you can see this was our original ride here. And then we kind of paused a little bit. And then today, we popped up here from 355 to 419. So I didn't get this because it's on my radar, but I didn't get it. And then in the afternoon, we got the rocket ride here. So really topping out here, clear up here at 516 before pulling back here. And we're kind of holding right now above the 20 and the 50. So looking to see if we get another ride tomorrow. This is great to see it come back in and give us some more action here. So looking at AGRI on our short list for tomorrow. EIGR we've talked about as well, just kind of a long grind. Today is kind of flat except for the morning. Gave us a little bit, but this is just a slow grind up there. If it does break and hold underneath the 50 moving average, we'll take this off. But so far it's holding in there. So we'll see if it can continue to give us more. GameStop, also kind of flattened down a little bit. So a little lower low, little high here. So we got to watch this one. Maybe this was just a squeeze here. I was going to say short squeeze, but this was more of a option squeezes we're seeing across the board. The market is just amazing the number of options that are being bought out there and how that's affecting these stocks that are just skyrocketing. Just blows my mind. And just what great way. Great trade and great that the option traders are so strong out there, but there's a time where it'll get too much. So option trades that I was buying at $3, some of the contracts are like $28 now. So they're getting elevated. So you don't want to hold something like that too long, because if volatility on those options expire or the market just goes flat, you will be eating up your profits. So just be careful if you're buying options out there that you're not buying them too expensive if you're going to hold them for a long time. Because they could deteriorate just because they're so elevated. AMC kind of flat, kind of pulled back here a little bit flat today. So we'll see, what this does. If it's, breaks down below the 50, we'll just kind of take it off the list here, but it did close above the 50 today. So we'll see. As far as earnings go, on Thursday, NEO was the only one. I did not trade this one. I did watch it. I was watching it and watching the earnings. Didn't see that price action I wanted on it, so I just kind of skipped it. So there's nothing for Friday I'm watching. So kind of a light week, nothing really of interest, and plenty to watch anyway. Just the ones that are on our short list, which are the ones we're getting into right now, just rocket rides. So Apple hit all the numbers and then some on our list. that we posted on our Discord. Just blew it away. So really good here. We'll see if we get a continuation play up here to 176.65, which is our next resistance area. You can see we had it back here and also back in this area in January. So it's been a real resistance. It should be resistance again. If for some reason we get a pullback, the VIX decides to spike from where it's at right now, we could get a pullback on Friday. If we did, we should get support down here on our trend line, or even on our support line here as well, down here 168 area. BABA kind of pulled back off. So you see we failed at the 100, still sit on the 50, so that's good. So we'll see if we can rally off that 50. And you have all these converging moving averages, so that should provide some level of support. Tesla, nice ride today again. Closed at a new high. So it just continues to do well. 1013. You can see here we're kind of tagging this area. So this up here, 1043 is where we got to break out to start riding up higher here. But we almost created a little doji here. So do we pull back? It's possible. So we'll see what tomorrow, if the price action is above the close, we'll look for a long. If it's short, if it doesn't and it closes opens below, then we may be looking for a shorting opportunity on Tesla. Netflix was pretty much just flat today, so no action there. Did not take any trades on Netflix. Nvidia was the rocket ride. Oh my gosh, this one just exploded. So the low here is just under $300, just under 258 here, and then the high we put in here is at 282. So just this huge breakup candle. So just rocket ride here. Blew right through all our resistance areas. So we had resistance here for a couple days. Just ignored that. We even had resistance back here. This thing just rocketed right up here. And you can see here, I'll put a line in here just so you can see it. So this is our next resistance. See this big breakdown candle here. You can see here that that was the next area of resistance. We're just barely below that. So if we break about above that, the next level up here would be around 305 will be the next area of resistance. So yeah, just an amazing play today on Nvidia. So hopefully you're able to get some of that. And you can see here we put in what looked like a quadruple bottom. So plenty of action down here. We broke this neckline. So when we broke that next neckline, it was a rocket ride from there. So we'll see if we get continuation play tomorrow, or if it pulls back, possibly back down to the support line here. SPY closed under resistance again. So around this 450 areas, heavy resistance. Also have resistance up here around 458. So we'll see if we pull back here again. Maybe we consolidate here a little bit, but looking for a breakout above 451, 452 to start rallying back up higher. Shopify flat, set on all the moving averages here, the 5, the 10, the 20. So looking for continuation play there, just consolidating right now on a bull flag. Facebook just rallied up a little bit, not too much, but it did close higher, got a higher close, so that's good. Hopefully that means you can rally up here towards this 50 moving average would be the goal. If we break down, hopefully we get support because we've got all the converging moving averages right there together. Google closing higher again. And then again, our next resistance line that we're working towards is 293, 2930 to be exact. And then, if we do fall breakdown, we should have the support at 2807. If we break that, we could be coming down to these moving averages down here below. Oxy pulled back here below our resistance, our support line here. So that becomes resistance again, kind of right here at the bottom. So hopefully this holds support. If not, we have the 20-day moving average under here around the 53 area. That should provide some support. Berkshire pulled back up a little bit towards our trend line. So we'll see if we can close this around 355 and tag that again. And if so, that's bullish momentum here that we have continuation on Berkshire. Continue to subscribe to our videos and like them, and that way continue bringing this content to you. And hopefully this is helping you in your trades. Definitely helps us through our process, and gives our members ideas when maybe they're stuck or they're not quite sure. They want a second opinion on where they're going. This is where we come in and where we can be helpful. US bonds sitting here flat, so right under resistance here. So we got to break above, if you want to keep bonds going up higher, got to break above this resistance line here at 239.50. So a dollar sitting here flat, just under our upper trend line. The VIX pulled back under the 200. We talked about this last night. If it pulled back here, we should have an update, which we did. We'll see if we can maintain this. We should have support right close to 20. So hopefully we continue down the 20. If we do, the rally continues. And so we'll close out this week on a high, which means the bulls are one step closer to being in full control. And then we have a bull run and not a bull trap. So we'll see what tomorrow brings and how the week wants to close out here. So looking for a continuation play. Hopefully the VIX going down to 20. SPY right here again at resistance. So we'll be watching for a breakout above that 452 level for a run, and triple Qs right on the 100. So breaking this 360 area, we can start to rally up here towards 369. So break back down, we have the 50-day moving average right here below, as well as the 200. So we finally got the 50 turn curling over to the 200. So hopefully we can get that moving here. Semiconductors just broke right above our resistance line, so that's good. That's support. That means we're above all the moving averages now, and so hopefully with the semiconductors can now run up to hopefully 290. They break back down. They do have several of the moving averages below, so hopefully that should provide some support. Dow Jones, see, we broke out of the wedge. Talked about this. We broke back down underneath it, and then checked in on the 50, and we're back above it. So, this is a good opportunity for Dow Jones to start to run now. So we're looking for a move above this last high. So if we can get above 348.63, looking for a run and continuation plan towards 356. If we can't get above this candle, then we could break down and come back down here towards that 50 and hopefully find support again at the 50 moving average. IWM, so you can see here, it did close. So we're consolidating right here between the sandwich between the 100 and the 50. We did close kind of right in the middle. So hopefully we continue to play up there. If we break below the 50 at 204, then we can come down, hopefully find support on the 20. If not, we got to break out above this 209 area to kind of rally up. Financials, we broke down here, got support off the trend line, came back up, and then we're back on the trend line again. So as long as we can hold this 38.90 level, hopefully we can continue rallying up here. If not, we could break down and hopefully find support here at these moving averages. Healthcare. So our pull back here. So there is some weakness here, but we did try to rally up. We did close at the high of the day. So we got to get above really 137.78 to start rallying up here. Otherwise, there could be continued weakness and possibly pullback. Technology, again, following very much with the rest of the SPY and the triple Qs. We're above the trend line. We're above the moving averages now. Hopefully we can rally up here towards this 163.92 area. Bitcoin broke out of our wedge and gave us a nice run. Found resistance before it got to the 200, pulled back here. It's right at the top of the candle. Hopefully we don't retrace. If we do, we have support down here, around this, 43,000 level. If we can, get support here and break up over this 200, then we can start to rally with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's trying to get this bullish breakout above all the moving averages, and it's fairly, very close. Waves pulling back here. It's on our support line and on our 10. We need a bounce here. If not, we're going to find weakness and probably takes down the 20. If we can't find support, which we do have a lot of resistance we had up here, so that should be support, then we'll take this off our list. Luna consolidating. Hopefully this is a bull flag here. We can break out and start to move back towards highs around 104. Ape broke out of our wedge, a part of the wedge, and then now it's curling back down. If we break the 100 here, then this is off our list for now. So just kind of monitoring this one, see if we can get some support and a bounce off here. If not, this might be just a short-term play. And continue to subscribe and definitely like our videos, and stay safe out there. You know, we're moving into Friday, so hopefully you have a good week. Try not to carry anything over the weekend that might, you know, especially their options that may decay. Just be careful out there, and everybody have a great weekend. And we'll talk on Sunday as we prepare you for the next week of trading. Everybody have a great night.